I'm just going to do a quick video on how to set up the Blake's profiles. So obviously you'll need your 2 clamps, your Blake, and then your square stabiliser thing. I'll do a quick video and show you how I like to set them up. Right, so obviously first things first, you want make sure your joints are raked out. So if you're in a corner like this, you'll have to do a brick one way, brick and a half the other, like so. Already done these earlier. You'll need a level, and I like to use my magnetic level, which is a lot easier, but you can just use a normal level. So first things first, you're gonna want to slide that down so you bolt the bolt bit sits in here, like so. Let's slide it up. So ideally I like to come 4 brick down, but on here we've got a dental course, so we haven't got a choice, we've got to go 3. So what you want is that bolt to catch on there, like so. So that takes the weight, as you can see, takes the weight of the profile while you put these clips in. So ideally you want to loosen these off so you know they're going to fit. So first one in there, second one in there, and then I like to try and tighten them at the same time, just so you know it's pulling the profile in square. See that? So I can see that one's come over that. So when you buy these from Blake, I always got taught that you should never alter these top ones. These should stay the same. These are set where you want them to be. So if, as you can see here, this obviously isn't touching, so that to me tells me that that side wants to come over slightly. So just rotate the profile slightly, loosen that one off a little bit, and tighten. Slightly. So now that's taken, so we can remove this. So now, some people like to range them in first, but I like to get them something like plumb. As you can see, that isn't a million miles away, so I live with that. That one's actually pretty good for plumb. So what I like to do now is get your level, and range that through like so, and see how when you range this through, you want this gap here to be square, so you want that to be nice and square, which actually doesn't look too bad as it is. And do the same this side. And that isn't bad at all. So you now know that that is square. Now it's just getting it so it is bang on plumb. So as you can see, that is actually plumb. So I like to have mine so the bubble is slightly towards the line, so once you put your line on, it pulls it a bit more plumb. So that is bang on how I'd have it. This side is just once going slightly out at the top, so what you do is with these that they give you from Blake's at the end, you can just slightly loosen this bottom bolt. Whilst you do it, you also need to be tightening this so your clip doesn't drop off. So a couple of turns. Just keep checking these, make sure they're tight. Because like you say, they will drop off. You don't want that to happen. Okay. So you can see a little bit more. Perfect, that's near enough. Yeah. See how it's just towards that line, so when my line goes on it will just pull it over, so that's perfect. Then so you can, well, there's two different kinds of stabilisers. You get these with your Blake's, these are standard, so what they do is after you've put 5, 6, I usually put 6 on, that slides onto there, and obviously once your brickwork's up, that will then be used as a stabiliser to stabilise the profile, because as you come up the line is going to want to pull this more and more, so you put that on to stabilise it. But the other thing you can use, which doesn't come with the Blake's, but I'd recommend getting, are these. I think these are just called top clamps. These are by BT Engineering. So all you do is, ideally you also want your block work to be slightly higher. So we've got a slightly high lift because we wanted to get 3 courses above this detail. So we have got slightly higher lift. So how you set them is you tighten them up basically this. Yeah. So that slides onto there like so. As you can see. Then what you do is you tighten them so it sits nicely on your block. Like so there. And then what you do, slide that out to where you want it. So you probably want it, I'd say there. That just slides into there. You tighten that up, tighten them up. That profile there now is absolutely bomb-proof. So, as I say, if you can get your, obviously you want your block work to be more up here, and that it works an absolute treat. So yeah, if you can get yourself a couple of these, then they're definitely worth having. So yeah, thanks for watching.